You are now listening to Hong Kong 2, the only podcast sanctioned by People's Republic of China, featuring Chris Lynch and Benjamin Taylor.
Blah, 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 and da-da-da. Hello.
Hey.
Welcome. Happy Tuesday.
Time to drink.
Happy
It's
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. Yeah, we're recording a little earlier because I'm going away, and I got Ben ranch water, heavy on the lime.
Now, last pod we were drinking
Some bullshit.
it was wasn't it whiskey? It was it was whiskey and pineapple juice, I think. And
Or
I got
the pod before. No, we didn't drink at the last pod.
yeah, we didn't drink at the last pod. The
But
pod
we
before
barely
that,
did. Yeah. Oh,
that was like horrible.
there's some things you're not supposed to drink. That's one of them.
Whiskey and pineapple juice, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, really, the issue is I didn't realize that sugar gives you a hangover.
Yeah, I don't know the science behind it, but yeah,
That's what I've been told.
that's why we're going tequila, soda, and lime.
Tequila, soda,
TSL.
lime, guys. And does Polar have sugar in it?
No.
Do limes have sugar in them? They must.
It's something to do with like it being a fruit or something, a citrus that
That
it
makes
doesn't
it-
count. Doesn't work in the same way. It's not like sugar cane, like white granular sugar, you know? Or
Yes.
corn syrup.
Yes. Okay. Well, at any rate, the drink is very good.
The drink is on.
And so even if I do get hungover tomorrow, I'm sure I'll have no regrets.
No, I don't think you will. If you do, you'd have to like, I don't know, something about tequila. Anyways,
Limes are really good.
limes are really good.
Limes are...
Why don't you come sit over here?
You want to sit in your lap? Yeah,
No.
no. So yeah, you're going away when? This week?
Yeah, Thursday night.
Somebody left a comment on the pod that we posted today and said you're going to be surprised at how much of a shithole Canada is.
It's probably not as bad as America.
Or I think it was
The
not
shitholes.
Canada, but like Southern Ontario. I think. It
Oh,
was,
Southern Ontario?
yeah.
Well, it's like borders like fucking Detroit. So it's like, well, not Detroit, but Buffalo. But
Comedy.
yeah, comedy.
That'd be cool. I've never been to Canada. Don't
Not-
they
not-
speak French over there, don't they?
Not in Toronto, not in Ontario, in Montreal in that area, yeah. But yeah, I'm going to that. But
Does France recognize the Queen's authority or the King's authority of England? Or do they is that why they have like Justin Trudeau?
I don't know. The Quebec wants to be its own separate
Wait,
thing.
well that was actually just a retarded thing I said because
Just ignore it. Just say we're
It's Laker.
we're busy. It's fine.
I haven't talked to him, but whatever.
Just wait. Just tell him until after.
Okay, all right.
We're busy.
But
He doesn't FaceTime me.
I was thinking I forgot that they speak French.
Just in a certain part. The majority of Canada doesn't.
I see. Well, I'm like, I just got back from New York.
New York. Yeah.
New York. And it was actually pretty cool. It wasn't bad.
You had the pizza.
Dude. All right, so Chris was telling me this is the best pizza in the world, the best pizza. You have to go try this pizza in New York. It's so good. So I go to New York, get the pizza, and it immediately makes me sick with diarrhea and shits.
You're just not used to good pizza.
It was just like maybe the guy was using old bread or something or dough for the crust.
You tripping, man.
I ain't tripping. I know what I
It's
know what I
good.
ate.
It's
no,
good.
you know what's good? You want to talk about good pizza? Let's talk about Domino's around the Michelle Obama era.
What's the significance
Michelle
of
Obama Domino's?
What's the significance of
Real
her?
ones know. Real ones they know because Michelle Obama was like during Barack Obama's second term, she became like a health nut,
I remember that.
and she
She gave us baked lays.
started
school.
banning. Yeah, she banned or like made Domino's change their. I don't know what she did, but after Obama's second term, Domino's pizza never tasted the same, and I think that was probably the worst thing that came out of that.
You're saying Domino's got worse?
Yeah, well, at a certain point, because they used to have it at school as the school lunch was a little circular Domino's pizza.
It was Domino's branded?
Yes, it was
Wow.
Domino. You didn't see so we got it came in a little box, it's about the size of your hand, and it was just a circular Domino's pizza. Incredible. Oh my God. Literally so good. Amazing. What does Michelle Obama do? She comes into town and she
scoops that
takes it
away
away.
from you.
And for that,
What are you going to do about it? Well, I mean, you're not in school anymore, so.
Yeah, I'm not in school. Oh, dude, maybe we should get Domino's pizza tonight.
No. Maybe.
Maybe I'll just do it and then surprise you.
Okay.
Well, Chris just put on his shades, and now I kind of want to put on my shades because I don't want to be the only one not wearing shades in the house. Let me wear shades.
My eyes were hurting.
Oh, God, there we go.
It's because...
Perfect.
I don't know why.
Maybe it's just because you've had them open all day. They're tired. They need a break.
Mm-hmm. I certainly did. So what happened to your car? You were talking about your car? Get off that phone.
Sorry, Lakers texted me. Oh, yeah, so my car. Yeah, so you know how my car got fucked up?
Yep.
For those who don't know, I got T-boned like a year ago or something. Or like a couple months ago, I got T-boned, and I just didn't bother filing an insurance claim or going to an auto body shop. I was just waste of time.
Why not filing an insurance claim?
Oh, well, I did file an insurance.
Because you were drunk?
Next, moving on. No, I did file an insurance claim, and then my insurance got back to me, and they said I wasn't at fault, but then there was like no payout or anything. It was honestly my fault because I was just being lazy and like a piece of shit, and I just didn't follow up. I didn't really care that much. I don't really care about my car getting T-boned. Just don't care. Anyways, so the driver's side door of my car is caved in and mangled. And I didn't know this, but now, because of the mangled state of my driver's side door, when it rains, water will seep into my car on just the driver's side and the back driver's side.
You discovered that yesterday, huh?
No, I discovered that like a month ago. And so I opened my car door, which, by the way, to open my driver's side door, I have to open the back driver door and then reach around. So anyways,
you have to give your car a reach around.
I have to give my car a reach around. And I look at the floorboards, and there's like a puddle of water on top of my floor mat. I was like, that's really weird. So then I took my floor mat out, and the carpet underneath of my floor mat was soaking wet. I'm like, that's really weird. And so then it just keeps raining and raining. And I notice now that when I start my car and put it in drive from a dead stop, there's like a thin layer of water that's just sitting underneath my car that just kind of splashes around when I drive.
Oh, so you have water internally.
I have internal water, so it like has seeped through the bottom side of my floorboard into like into the piece of metal that separates the car from the road. So anyways, if I put my car in drive from a dead stop, it'll like shoo, 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 and there's water everywhere.
So you got like
It's like having a water bed, but it's a water car.
Yeah, that's not whatever. Fuck it.
Who gives a shit? It's whatever. I just think it's interesting.
Well, my truck connects to the internet.
You have a pretty dope truck. Yes,
thanks.
You have a pretty dope truck.
I know.
I will give you that. It's like messing up my. It somehow destroyed my glove box audio thing.
Oh no!
Because there's like this thing that you plug into the glove box that you can connect to your phone to play music, and that just stopped working. So I've been listening to the radio while I'm driving.
The radio's not bad. That'll heal you.
No, the radio's horrible. The radio sucks.
You put on Cat Country 98.1.
Bro, you turn on the radio and it's like Chappell Roan, and then you flip to the next one and it's Sabrina Carpenter, and then you flip to the next one and it's a bunch of Spanish people singing.
You like her though.
No, I don't.
Sabrina?
No, I don't.
No.
I think she's hot, but
that's
why?
Pretty much
Do you like her?
No. Well, I don't dislike her.
What pop artist do you like right now? And it has to be a current one.
I don't think I like any. I've never been a pop guy.
If you had to pick,
I don't know them.
Between Tate McRae, Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay.
All right, we just move on.
Can we talk about the socioeconomic state of the world? Isn't that what what's his name said?
Jaden Smith.
Yeah. Like, I'm hanging out with these kids and I'm like, just don't you want to talk about the socioeconomic state of the world
right now. Yeah, that was a funny video.
He probably regrets saying that. Maybe he doesn't.
I think Jaden Smith is just kind of clipped out.
It's funny. His sister, the Will Smith's daughter,
Willow Smith.
she has like I don't know if it's a 6-string or a 7-string, but she has like a Strandberg, like a headless, like kind of like a guitar, like a jazz fusion or a metal artist would have, like a guitar that I wouldn't personally buy, but it's in the same sphere.
Mhm.
I thought that was strange. She has like a cool guitar though.
Do you think she shreds?
I saw a video. I think she has a 7-string and she's trying to learn it. I don't think she shreds per se, but it's definitely admirable. I thought that was interesting.
She did whip your hair back and forth. You remember that song?
No.
Whip my hair back and forth.
I'm not really. You have your finger on the pulse of the pop stuff more than I do.
Dude, whip your hair was like mad popular back in the day.
I'd recognize it if I heard it.
I whip my hair, but you really don't know that shit? Whatever.
I know that shit. I didn't know it was her.
That was her? Yeah. There's a video of Jaden Smith like hugging on Justin Bieber. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Where he like comes up to Justin Bieber from
They're
behind,
BFFs.
like kissing his neck and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, we
you
do
never
that.
kiss my neck.
We do that all the time.
Yeah.
So
You've kissed my neck.
I've kissed your neck a bunch, bro. That's just what bros do. Speaking of the Biebs,
what about him?
love him.
I saw him in the news recently.
Something about him.
He has a lot of anger.
Something about him having
He has anger problems, but he's trying to chill out.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Spooky.
That's weird, man. Well, there's like I saw this Instagram post today, and it was like, or it was a Twitter post, and it was like dissecting that Justin Bieber news, and it was the same old crap, like Justin Bieber sexually assaulted, and he's gonna expose all the blah 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 blah.
No, he's not going to expose
It's
him.
just a bunch of.
I'm sure the money he has, a portion of the money he has was given to him to keep quiet. Hush money.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Scary.
It is scary, but I do love the Biebs.
Love the Biebs.
Biebs' best song, it's called "Love Me,"
Okay.
and I do.
I like Baby.
Baby's good.
It's a bit of that's a classic.
Or Never Say Never is really good too.
Yep. Remember 303?
Yeah. 303 was awesome. What was that shit that they the big 303 song was like? There was like one 303 song that was really popular, but I don't recall.
Remember LMFAO?
You know, it's so funny that you bring that up because I thought about LMFAO last night at like 3 a.m. I was reading about their Wikipedia.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know
Yes.
that you knew?
Yeah. Uncle
Uncle and nephew and their grandfather founded like some black record company in the
that makes sense.
70s.
Makes
It was
sense.
like Motown Records or something.
Whoa.
Yeah, their grandfather founded it.
That's some real
The
nepotism shit.
The uncle's dad founded Motown Records, and then the nephew. It was like the nephew's grandpa. I don't know what it is, but anyways,
Some nepotism.
there was some nepotism involved, and the theory around LMFAO is that they they were trying to expose the dark side of the music industry, but I don't see how they did that.
I don't. Yeah, their music's not dark.
Their music isn't. It was like club pop. It was like good. I don't know where I read that, but I was reading it online. But LMFAO is so good. I'm sexy and I know it.
Yeah,
But no. Or
that's really good.
Sorry for party rocking.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, they're good, bro. LMFAO is so fire. There's a lot of good shit like that I just kind of forgot about. But yeah, I was in New York and we were staying right next to this bar. The hotel was next to this bar, and me and Jet went out and we got drinks there the first night. And there was this kid that was sitting next to me at the bar while I was ordering drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And so did I tell you about this?
No.
So I put like my drink order in, and the bartender comes over and takes my order, and the kid sitting next to me is he's like probably around my age, maybe a little younger. And he's like, "Yo, bartender." He's like, "Where's my beer? I ordered my beer like 5 minutes ago." And the bartender was like, I'll get you your beer, bro. Like, relax. Because it was busy. It was a really busy night.
Yeah.
And so the kid, it's just like the shithead kid and this older middle-aged bartender. And so the bartender goes and gives this kid a beer. And the kid, like, hands him his card. And the bartender goes, "It's a $10 minimum for card."
Ooh.
And the kid's like, "Well, how much is the beer?" And the bartender's like, $4. And the kid's like, "Dude, why are you fucking like busting my balls right now?" He's like, "Why are you like," he's like, "Why are you giving me a hard time?"
Yeah.
And the bartender is like, "Dude, it's just that's the minimum
Fuck
for
off.
a card." And so then the guy's girlfriend who's behind him pipes up, and she's like, "Well, okay, I'll buy a tequila soda lime." And she's like, "How much is that?" And he's like, "That's $7." And then the kid said something like, "Dude, how many drinks do I got to order?" or something. But the total was past $10. So now it was just like retarded. And then anyways, the bartender goes and makes the tequila soda lime, and the kid like telling his girlfriend, he's like, "This is bullshit." He's like, "This is some bullshit." It was just really funny. It was just so funny seeing this like little shithead kid like butt heads with the bartender. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
I was thinking about butting in and being like, defending the kid against the bartender. But then I was like, this is his battle. He can fight this.
Yeah, it also just fucking just fucking you're at a bar.
Yeah.
First of all, you're at a bar.
Yeah.
So you're going out to relax. Don't get yourself worked up.
Yeah. Now the kid was pretty worked up about it.
Yeah.
But the bar is called Wonderville. It's in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I think it's a gay bar. Pretty sure it's a gay bar.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like mad
That's why you went.
Mad gay people there. Yeah, exactly. That's why I went. And oh yeah, and this is something else that happened. So then me and Jet like went outside to have a cigarette, and this girl comes out. She's really not that attractive. She's like a 5 or something.
She's 5?
Yeah, she was 5. And she's like drinking or something, and then I was like, okay, she's all right.
She's a 5. You go for those. You take
I do.
those.
And so then I went in and I put my drink down, and then I was heading back out because I finished my drink. I gave it back to the bartender. I was leaving to go back outside, and the girl was walking past me, and she looked at me and she's giving me fuck me eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, all right. So then I told her, I said, "Hey, you're very pretty." And you know what she said?
What?
"Thanks." And she walked past me.
Oh no.
But she like she's like, "Thanks."
Oh no.
With the same inflection that you would say, "Oh."
You can't open with that though. I mean, I appreciate
I can, and I did.
I know, but like that's not gonna. You gotta open.
Well,
with
I wasn't like.
I know you were just throwing it out.
I was just having fun.
But you felt like because she was a 5, she should be grateful that I'm throwing that at her. You were on some incel shit. You were like, well, she's a 5. She should fucking start a conversation with me if I say you're pretty.
Yeah, whatever.
You know what I mean?
No,
you gotta open with.
I just thought her reaction was funny. I just thought the way that she said no.
It sounds like you were infuriated.
Oh yeah, and also the bar had an arcade.
Mm-hmm.
There's a $10 cover charge to get in, so I'm like, fuck that. And then I go back the next night, and then it was free. So I go in, and all of the games, it was bad selection of games. Arcades are gay. They are.
Yeah,
no, they are. Arcades should have died with the 80s.
Free play is good shit. Free play is a lot of good shit.
Yeah.
In terms of, even when I talk about selection.
But like, just arcades are lame, no? You don't think arcades are lame?
It's a good date spot. It's good to like, it's not, I mean, you only go if you really want to go and play games.
I want to play a game.
Yeah.
It's called Stab You with a Knife. I have another topic here that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, go for it, Ben.
Okay, why'd you say it like that? Why did you just say
Go
it like
for it,
that?
Ben.
It was weird. Oh yeah. This was kind of funny. Not really, actually. But
Say it
have you
anyways.
seen the Instagram have you seen the Instagram game ads?
No.
You don't get like mobile game ads.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant it was Instagram.
I just wanted to talk about this for a minute because the game ads are getting ridiculous on Instagram.
They've always been ridiculous.
There's this new one out, and it's I don't know what the game is called. It's called like Ball Race or something. But do you know what I'm talking about? It's a bunch of different balls, and each ball is like a celebrity, like XXX Tentacion.
No, I have not seen this.
Or like Patrick Star from SpongeBob. And so anyways, these balls fall, and then there's like a little maze, or not a maze, but just like an obstacle course.
Mhm.
And so all these balls are racing each other, but they're all different celebrities, and they'll be singing a song. And then so it's like the ad starts, and it's like, I still see your shadows in my room, and it's like Patrick Starr's voice singing it, and then he gets overtaken by the Ice King from fucking Adventure Time, and then it's the Ice King singing it.
Did you screen record it?
No, but it's everywhere. It's everywhere. This ad.
You got to document
it.
You have to document it, or like if you can share the story.
That's crazy that you haven't seen that ad. It's everywhere, bro. It's everywhere. It's the ball game.
It's the ball game.
It's the ball game.
It's so general. Yeah, I mean, if you should next time you see it, you gotta like screen record it or send it to me.
Have you seen the other one where it's like the soldiers in a line?
Yes. Yeah. That's classic.
And then the big giant, giant one comes over in like a diaper or something, or like a skirt.
Yeah, that's like Last War Survivor or something.
Yes. Yeah, that's a funny one too. I like those the guys shooting. My favorite thing about those ads is whenever the math options come up, they always pick the worst math option. If there's like
that's to make you mad. And be like, oh, I can play this game. This guy's playing it sucks.
It is funny though.
It's a manipulation tactic.
They'll like fuck up so bad, and it pisses me off, and I'm like, it kind of makes me want to download the game just so I can like right the wrongs.
Yeah, that's what they do. They do that on purpose.
Of the advertiser.
Yeah, that's what they do on purpose.
It's weird. I just got choked up there. I was burping on myself.
You burping?
I was burping all over myself.
Now, how is your health doing? You doing good?
Somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle.
I'm not
right in the middle by Luther Vandross.
I'm not doing great health wise, but I'm not doing terrible.
I'm pretty much the same.
You know
Other than
being
overweight, I'm doing okay. Sleep is really what I gotta tackle, but I've been
bro, sleeping is hard.
Yeah.
Sleeping is tough.
They're gonna be in the comments like,
you guys are
you gotta learn how to
guys,
they'll have some sort of tip. Oh, I appreciate the tips. But
sleeping is
don't
I have
eat
a hard
after
time
8 p.m., etc., etc. Sleep on your right side.
I know. There are things
no blue light.
Well, there are things they say there's like if you what is it? Taping your mouth shut when you sleep?
Mouth tape. That's for like sleep apnea and probably for other things too.
They say to elevate your legs too when you sleep. No?
Yeah.
I'm not doing any of that crap.
No. You're using the McDonald's sleep method.
The way that I get to sleep quickest usually is if I scroll on my phone for like 5 hours before. And that makes me really tired.
Yeah, and then you bust a quick nut.
And then I bust a quick nut, and then it's off to sleep.
What sites do you go on?
Just normal porn sites.
Normal porn?
Pornhub, Xvideos.
But
why? What do you go on?
I just go on. I don't watch porn.
You don't
it's disgusting.
watch porn? Yeah, sure.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, right. No, I don't watch porn. I use my imagination.
Use your imagination. Who do you think of, your ex?
Dude, please. Why would you even say that to me?
I'm sorry.
Because you know how much I loved her.
Loved
past tense.
We'll get her back. We'll make a sketch out of it.
I'm talking to you, baby. I know you hear this.
Yeah, she's listening.
No, she's not.
She's not listening.
Hell no.
Cough up that $5 though.
Huh?
Cough up the
$5 though. My ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
But anyways, oh yeah, this is something else that I feel like I should mention. This is nothing, but on the Uber drive over here, my driver was speaking in Spanish the whole time. He was like on a phone call.
Mm-hmm.
And I had my Google Translate app open.
Really?
And so I was just like, for 40 minutes, I was just translating the conversation.
That's awesome. That's a great idea.
That he was having with his friend. And it was just all about like soccer. It was just a whole conversation about soccer for like 30 minutes.
Nice.
Talking about like Real Madrid. And then I looked up, how do you say thanks for the ride in Spanish?
Uh-huh.
And it's like, gracias por el viaje or something. And so I was like, I had it on like one volume on my phone. I was like listening. It was like gracias por el viaje. And then like he pulled up to your house and I was like, all right, this is my moment. Here we go.
Yep.
And I was like, I looked at him, I was like, gracias por el viaje. And he's like, hey.
That's such a good Dominican.
Yeah.
Dominican.
He was like, hey, oh.
Yeah, it's like,
He
hey!
was so excited that I said thank you for the ride in Spanish.
Yeah.
And I was like, all
That's
right.
awesome.
I was like, where's my sombrero? Where's my donkey?
Where's my sombrero and donkey? That's
like,
good for you. I like that. They people. I think most people appreciate when you speak like their native tongue.
yeah. Well, imagine like, because I get pissed off when like immigrants come to America
In general,
but especially when they don't speak
learn
English. And I'm at the point now where like I'm kind of down to learn Spanish.
We should learn Spanish.
I'm like, all right, I kind of see where things are heading. I want to learn Spanish.
Yeah, we should.
I think that would just be cool. It doesn't seem like a hard language to learn.
No.
The issue with Spanish is the parts of speech are switched around. So like,
it's more consistent than English, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
there's like less rules.
There's some shit like adjectives come before, or adjectives go after nouns.
You say car red instead of red car.
Yes, yeah.
But in terms of all the other stuff, it's way more standardized than English.
I think that's actually like the biggest learning curve is just like moving the adjectives after the noun.
Yeah,
I think we should learn Spanish.
I'm down. We should do it together so we're motivated. We motivate each other.
We should both try to talk to each other in Spanish.
Yeah. There's this one dude on TikTok I've been following who lives in NorCal.
Oh my god, I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
The Pussy Lips guy?
Pussy Lips?
No, never mind. Okay, we're talking about different guys.
Different guy. I'll show you him later, but
okay.
he's he like goes to like taquerias and like speaks like very fluent Spanish, and it's really good.
We should do a Spanish pod when we learn Spanish.
That'd be great.
Maybe episode 200 is
the Spanish pod. That'd be great. Well,
Dude.
We have to actually stick to it. We can't like
I can learn Spanish if I try.
Yeah.
If I try really hard, I think I can learn it. I think it's like significantly harder to learn a language when you're not like fully immersed in the.
Yeah, we have to go to the.
Because isn't the best way to learn a language is to just move to the country?
Yeah, but I mean, there's enough Spanish-speaking people here that we could like make some friends.
Oh yeah.
And but we have to learn like proper Spanish until we can like speak like. We'll figure it out.
You gotta learn. Can you roll your R's?
No, I can't roll my R's. So
I can roll my R's.
Really?
Gracias.
Nice.
You try.
No.
Yes.
Gracias.
You did.
Is that it?
Yeah, you did a little bit. Try again.
Gracias. Cristobal.
There you go.
There you go.
Easy peasy. Yeah, they roll all of their R's, but I forgot to roll. So when I said goodbye to the Uber, I just said gracias.
You're like gracias.
Gracias.
De por la
viejo.
Viejo.
Vallejo. It was something Vallejo. Viejo is a different word in Spanish. What is Viejo? I don't know. Viejo might be like. Anyways, yeah, we got to learn how to.
We'll learn. We'll learn it.
What's the hardest language to learn? Probably fucking.
Probably like
Middle
Icelandic
Eastern
or something.
Or don't Alaskans have their own language that's like some extremely bastardized?
I mean, there's like the native like Alaska, the native like the Inuit or people or whatever. There's a lot of languages.
Wait. Don't Alaskans talk really funnily? don't they have like deep?
Alaskans?
Yes, the people like Eskimos.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard them speak.
Really?
No.
Okay, wait.
No, you can't use your phone.
I'm going on Instagram and I'm pulling up Eskimos speaking.
Okay. It's in
Because the thing with Eskimos is they have it's going to play on the TV here. All right. Hold on. Let me
Oh yeah, that
just
you
just listen to this.
Canuck Inuk.
I think this is the most fucked up language, to be honest. Huh? See?
Could you speak more slowly?
Anyways,
Yeah.
it's just crazy the way they talk.
Yeah, there's a lot of languages out there, and
this guy put music over Roku City. Thank you for
it's
that.
just to fall asleep to.
Yeah, Oh, that's actually that might help us sleep. Roku City.
It could help us sleep. I fell asleep.
You put me on to the rain sound.
Yeah, I fell asleep pretty quickly last night. I slept on Ben's couch.
It's a nice couch, right?
It's decent.
It's actually not a bad couch.
It's not a bad couch.
And we hung out this morning too.
For a bit, yep.
I love having
Look at that meme I posted?
What meme? Oh yeah, when you fall asleep at your friend's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they wake up.
Yeah.
Was that what it was like this morning?
Not kind
That's
of
what it's
almost.
like waking up here. Well, no, actually, not true. Because sometimes I've woken up and you're already gone.
Oh yeah, I try to be quiet.
Most
I'm
times.
respectful.
You don't have to be though.
I want to be respectful.
I sleep so good on your couch.
Oh, I know it.
I sleep so good, bro. Like, you have a great couch. I will give you that. And the fact that you didn't even know what it was going to be like before you bought it is even more impressive.
I knew what it was going to be. I tested it out.
In person?
Yeah, I went to the store.
Oh, I thought you just ordered it online and like had it
No.
delivered.
I went to Jordan's Furniture. I got it. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I see. Well, I like this couch a lot.
Yeah, I might pause and refill my drink. And you should like finish your drink too.
Let's pause it. And we're back. I had to pee, and Chris had to remake the drinks. Did you pause the stopwatch? So
I unpaused it.
Okay, cool.
I did my thing.
Cool. What's this ad I keep seeing on Roku? Edison.
It's like Morgan Freeman.
What's up? Have you noticed there's like a oh yeah. We should put everyone on to Will Angus.
Yeah, we've been watching Almost Friday, featuring Will Angus and Chet and the boys. They're really great.
He's my favorite.
They're probably the best sketch comedy
group
out right now on
and
YouTube.
I put Chris onto him. So guys, if you like sketch comedy, go watch Almost Friday because they're
Almost Friday TV.
They're
on YouTube.
so funny.
Really good stuff.
The reason I bring that up is because I was
crazy good.
I was seeing the Edison ad. And it reminded me of the Will Angus Netflix. All Netflix.
Go watch their stuff. Go sort by popular because like some of the good stuff's at the top on the popular, and it's really good. I'm gonna blow my nose.
So funny. Okay.
I'm not pausing, but just keep
talking.
No,
I got you. Okay. Yeah, Will Angus is really funny, and Almost Friday. I don't know all of the members of their troupe, but I know that Will Angus is really funny and he's a really good actor. And you should go watch their stuff. It's super fire. But yeah.
Free endorsement.
Anyways. Fuck, what? Oh yeah. I was going to say there's like a genre of Netflix shit that's all it's like what we were talking about, like the Agent London.
Yeah.
Or like what's like the real life equivalent? It's Reacher. It's that show Reacher. Have you seen that shit?
No.
So Reacher is like
it's just some special agent bullshit.
It's special agent bullshit, basically.
You couldn't pay me to watch shit like that.
You know who Seth Rogen is? The guy who like smokes weed all the time and is
I know who Seth Rogen is.
They said yeah, that was a dumb question.
You know who Santa is?
And there was like a tweet and it was like a Seth Rogen quote and he's like, on my weekends I just like to smoke weed and watch Reacher.
Oh,
He's so bad,
what a
bro.
despicable human
He
being.
sucks.
He
Honestly,
sucks. Have you seen the Christmas shit? The Christmas shit where it's him and Sarah Silverman just like shitting on Christmas?
no. What's that?
Oh, I'll show you that.
Wait. Can you just like explain it to me?
They have some sort of, it's a promotional video that they made some sort of, I think it's an animated film. They like voiced an animated film, some animated like Christmas film that's like weird. And they're like shitting on Christmas from like a Hanukkah celebrator perspective because they're all Jewish. And it's weird. It's pretty weird.
Is it like a real? Was it like in the theaters and shit?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, is it like a direct to streaming?
It's something like that, but it's some sort of weird Christmas. I'll make an effort to show you later.
That's crazy, bro.
But no, he's a fucking weirdo.
He sucks, bro. I feel like he should die.
I don't think he should die.
Or you go to jail and just go away.
He should go to jail. I think that's better to say he should go to jail. But
you should go away.
And then he had that other thing where I think it was Casey Neistat tweeted. I think it was him who tweeted. I forgot who tweeted. Somebody tweeted that their car got broken into or they got robbed in LA. And Seth Rogen replied to the tweet and was like, dude, if you don't want your shit broken into, then don't live in LA. And like
I remember seeing that.
And it was just like such a fucking
he's literally an
F-worded
idiot.
Thing.
He's just an actual idiot, not smart guy. Dude, his laugh is crazy. His laugh is
he's just dated. Like he Pineapple Express and like
I actually
Superbad.
When I was younger, I thought that Pineapple Express was a good I still like Pineapple Express.
I was a kid too. But I'm saying that era of comedy, what he did during that period was good for that period, but like it doesn't like him he's like useless now.
Yeah.
Like his like what he was there to serve like millennials like their early 20s and teens like comedy with weed and when weed was getting legalized, like all that shit had a time and place, but now like it's like an old porn star, like they have no like place anymore.
Yeah, that's a really good analogy.
I know.
Wow. Look at yeah. No, that's not it. How does he? Oh no, he goes like no. He goes like no. He goes like no. Fuck. He goes like
It doesn't matter. You have the best laugh.
I have a good laugh.
You have one of the best.
I have a beautiful laugh.
I like when Jameson was imitating your laugh.
Yeah, Jameson did a good imitation of my laugh.
Retard.
I have an angelic laugh. Every time I laugh really hard, an angel gets its wings. It's true.
It's funny.
Yeah, Seth Rogen is. You know who else is like kind of in the same category? Not like same category, but somebody who I dislike equally as much is Jack Black.
Yeah, we've already talked about that.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, didn't you tweet about him too?
Yeah. Well, I was just watching like Jack Black. If you go on YouTube, you can go on YouTube and look up like any celebrity, so like any celebrity's name, and then you can follow it up with cutest moments.
That's funny.
Or like most hilarious, just like the most brain dead shit you can think of. And you can find compilation videos of like every person in the mainstream. It's really, really funny.
That sounds like a fun time.
It is fun. It's awesome. But anyways, I was watching Jack Black cutest moments and I was like, okay.
Yeah, didn't we have like an in-depth talk about Jack Black?
We don't have to talk about it. We just move on.
Yeah.
But let's talk about, you know who's really fucked up? Worse than Seth Rogen and Jack Black combined? The worst of the worst. That was cool. Though, dude, your glasses just fell.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, why are you so cool, bro? Dude. Oh, that's super sexy. Chris just put the glasses in his mouth and was
when a girl does that though, when a girl's like that, when a girl takes her glasses off and she's like,
oh yeah, and she bites the frame. Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
And she's a perfect 4.5 out of 10.
Yeah,
and you know she's coming back with me.
Anyways, you're talking
flicking his tongue like a serpent.
Yes.
Anyways,
what were you saying about?
I was saying who's even more worse
more worse than
Okay,
Jack Black and Seth Rogen combined.
Is more worse? No. Who's even
Worser.
worser? That's like when you say funner.
Yeah.
The trampoline park is funner than mini golf. Anyways, Lil Nas X, the worst person alive.
Yeah. Well,
He's the worst person alive, I think.
I don't think he's that bad.
I think he's worse than
I think he's
anybody.
a puppet for something grander.
For gay people.
No, just something grander, some grander evil. But I don't think he himself. I think he's just I don't think. I don't know.
You
It's like
actually can't.
It's like a don't shoot the messenger.
You
type of
you can't
situation.
consume. The thing about Lil Nas
And he
X,
fell off. He's
the thing
not
about him
relevant
is like
anymore.
you can't consume. This is what makes him the worst. Okay, you can't like consume all of Lil Nas X's content without going to hell and like having a secure spot in hell. You know what I mean?
I guess, yeah.
Because there will be a point where God just won't forgive you for consuming Lil Nas X.
Yeah. I mean, if all of the ideas that if all the stuff he made were by his own hand, maybe, but I don't think it was.
His music videos are.
What I'm saying is, I don't think it's by his hand. But in the sense that, like,
obviously not. He's not like.
Like, I don't think he was like, "What if I twerked on the devil?" I don't think that was his idea.
No, of course not. But just the fact that he's like the figurehead of that movement makes him.
It's pretty dark.
The primary target.
But what was I gonna say?
But I mean, I guess in theory, if you got rid of Lil Nas X, there would just be a new artist the next day to like take his place.
Yeah, probably.
You know, they'd just like.
What about Georgiana?
It's like replacing a suit.
You haven't talked about her.
Love her. She's literally the greatest female rap artist. She's so good. Georgiana is fucking fire.
She's the hot female rapper right now.
Well, she's not like. Oh, I thought you were saying hot, literally. She's not like hot, but she is pretty.
I mean, she's like the popular one.
You can be. Yeah, no, I know. Do you think she's attractive physically? You be honest. You be honest.
Not really. No.
Okay.
She's very thin and very
lanky.
Lanky. She's like a WNBA player.
She's thin and lanky, but she has a pretty face.
Perhaps.
Okay. Well, forget it.
Perhaps. But her music is
you'd probably
I like her music.
Chappell Roan or something.
I like her music. Her music's good.
I saw a reel that almost brought me to tears.
Yeah.
It was Toby Keith singing "American Soldier" with the boy
Who's
who
the
had
guy
cancer.
that died?
Toby Keith.
Oh yeah.
He was singing with a boy who had cancer.
Oh man.
And
how did he die?
And the boy had a horrible singing voice, but Toby Keith didn't care. He just let him rock it.
No, he's cancer. Now, how did Toby Keith die? Was it a medical complication?
Cancer.
Oh shit.
Go figure.
Now, if I had cancer, God forbid, if I had cancer and it was terminal and I was gonna die, how should I live out that last 2.5 years or 1.5?
I don't know, bro.
Do more pods?
I guess just try to get me as many Patreon subs as we can.
Yeah, do a couple more pods
until I turn this whole bad boy into a solo venture.
Yeah,
I'll be like, guys, Chris is dying in 2 years.
Would you do that? My dying wish, like, make sure HK2 goes on.
Yeah, if you were like, make sure HK2 goes on,
and then I was like, no jet.
I would put, I'd put you in front of the camera and I'd film your dying breath.
Yeah,
and I would say, tell them to sub to the Patreon.
Make sure no other co-hosts.
I would be. You're not gonna die
because you can't replace a You can't play.
No,
a co-host.
Well, Chris, you're not gonna get cancer, so this is a ridiculous argument. Anyway,
true. That is true. I will not get cancer. That is true.
You're gonna live forever, and it's gonna be just fine. If you were a Make-A-Wish kid, what would your wish be?
John Cena.
Yeah, hell yeah, John Cena. Okay,
John Cena. Don't even know about him. Don't even know wrestling.
Would it be just to meet John Cena?
No, it'd be for the meme. It'd be a meme because of how many Make-A-Wish John Cena's in. So I'd be like, I want John.
You want to know what my Make-A-Wish would be?
The Doc.
Close. It would be riding around on a horse in like the middle of like a very scenic area,
Arizona,
with a revolver shooting cattle.
You should do with Val Kilmer though. Or is he too
Val
old?
Kilmer has throat cancer.
He's too old.
He's too old. I
Well,
think
Wyatt, Earp's actor.
Kurt Russell.
Too old.
I think for Make-A-Wish you can't like try to squeeze in 2 wishes. Like if I was a Make-A-Wish kid, I couldn't be like I wish for 1,000 wishes.
Who's the guy who tells the Make-A-Wish kid like, all right, slow down. Like, yeah, I want Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday.
That's
we
so
can only
funny.
get one, so
Yo.
and you're kind of pushing it.
Like
You're kind of pushing
kid,
it.
you do know that Val Kilmer has throat cancer. I love him.
I have cancer too.
I have cancer too.
Yeah.
Kid, Val Kilmer is expensive, okay?
Val Kilmer's busy.
He's telling
He's
somebody,
mad busy.
Can I see Captain Jack Sparrow?
They just get like
Johnny Depp is in a legal battle with Amber Heard.
They get like a B list from Tombstone. We got you the we got you the bar owner.
The bar owner. That's mad
We got
funny.
you the bartender from the other bar.
Look, we couldn't get you Doc Holliday, but this is Wyatt's 4th brother who wasn't in the movie.
You like that, Timmy?
Is that cool?
That's
Like,
funny.
Just kill me. Like,
Okay.
I hope cancer takes me now.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's funny.
Yeah, Make-A-Wish shit is funny.
Who funds Make-A-Wish?
Cancer
Where's
is
the money?
funny.
Where's the Cancer's not funny. Cancer is not funny. Yeah, look at him. Look at him.
Sorry. Yeah, no, cancer's not funny, man. That's
Cancer's
messed up.
not funny.
That's
You
just messed up.
asshole.
Fuck, what were we talking about? We were talking about something before.
Doesn't matter.
All right, whatever.
Doesn't matter. Fuck you, Ben.
Yeah, shut up. So you
Ben,
got
have you ever had a fillet of fish? We're gonna have to do Ben tries it all.
Well,
Remember that?
we were supposed to do some kind of like Ben tries Japanese crap.
Oh yeah, doing yeah. Well, no,
Which I don't want to do, to be honest
I know,
with you.
but we're gonna do Ben tries it all.
I don't want to.
We're gonna do Ben tries it all once a month. Or Ben tries
Fuck
it
am I
all.
gonna try though? I guess I don't want to eat that shit, bro.
That's the point. That's where the content comes from. How squeamish you are. You're like, ew, 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 ew. That's where the content comes.
I've never had purple Doritos.
Okay,
I've never had
so we were at the grocery store earlier, and I was like, Ben was like, I want to get some snacks, and I was like, all right, well, I'll bring you down the snack aisle, and I was like, do you like purple Doritos? Because I like them, and he's like, no, I don't like purple Doritos. They're too spicy. Then Ben just said just now, I've never tried purple Doritos. So Ben loves to fucking lie.
I'm not trying purple Doritos
Because you've never, but you
They're
can't,
spicy, bro.
You can't.
I don't
You cannot say you know something if you've never tried it.
What if I know myself enough to know what I'm going to
No.
like and not like?
You're an asshole.
Purple Doritos, I guarantee you, I'm going to have one bite.
What if you love them?
You know what else I've never had?
You know how much shit I've put you onto and you love it? You're an
Three
asshole.
things. Three things
Like 7
total.
things.
No, 3 things total you've put me on to that I've been like, okay, I've been sleeping on this. 3 things in the 5 years I've known you. 3 things you've put me on to. 3 things. I'm not going to... Dude, I know my body. I'm going to have one bite of a purple Dorito and not enjoy it. You know what else I've never had? I don't like Takis. I don't like the way they look. I don't like the people that eat them. The way they make your fingers look after. I don't want Takis either. Have you had Takis? Have you ever tried Takis?
Of course.
That's another thing I've never tried.
Dude, purple Doritos are good, man.
There are
There
are a lot of opportunities for me to like expand my horizons.
Ben tries it all.
We can do Ben tries it all. That would be funny. Because I would try a purple Dorito and really not like it. I think
We're not gonna have you try a purple Dorito because that's so tame.
All right,
We're gonna have you try like something weird,
bro. I grew up,
and we're gonna put a bowl
I
in
grew
front
up
of
in
you.
like
so
a
you throw
very
up.
like normal house where like
Sheltered.
my brats had ketchup and my burgers had like lettuce and ketchup. And
All right, stop.
my dad would cook
Shut up.
My dad would cook me.
Is your dad a picky eater?
Yes. Yes, my dad is a picky eater too. I don't think my dad likes to eat very many things. He's just like me. My dad takes his burger with lettuce, ketchup, meat, and bun. Why are you making that fucking stupid face that looks
It's
so
just
bad
really
on you?
funny.
The face is the dude. How about a smile?
It's really
How
funny.
about
I'm smiling right now.
I think it's normal. I don't think I'm abnormal when it comes to food. I feel like I'm pretty much the average guy when it comes to food.
Yeah, we'll see.
Dude. How about this? What about the huge giant pile of cardboard boxes that is stacked to the ceiling in your corner?
I bought a lot of stuff. I gotta do trash. What about the fucking squirrels you feed at the side of your house when you throw out the trash?
What about
Ben
'em?
and Jet they don't even put the trash away properly. They let squirrels come and eat it.
Yeah, well,
Consciously.
you gotta feed them. I don't care. What
Smells like shit.
Squirrels are gonna eat. Squirrels are gonna squirrel.
Yeah, whatever.
Speaking of squirrels, I saw a squirrel digging. I was at my computer this morning,
Yeah, you have squirrel infestation.
and I saw a squirrel off in the corner of my eye, and I like leaned over, and it was digging a little hole in
You're
the
like, that's cute.
in the ground there, and I was like, I wonder what he's hiding. And I was like, I gotta go check and see what this little dude was hiding. Look at them. Look at this. Look, he was hiding something.
Oh yeah, he's bearing a nut.
He was bearing something, and I was thinking to myself, is it morally wrong to go look and see what squirrels are putting in the ground on your property?
Like you dig it up?
Well, just not dig it up and like fuck it up. I don't want to like mess up.
You don't want to mess with nature.
I don't want to
brother.
like mess up his situation because.
You do not want to mess up with nature, my friend.
But I'm asking, like, is it?
It is wrong.
It's wrong, right?
If you dig it up, you
Well,
can go look.
I wanted to go look. I just
But
wanted to
he'll
like
run away if you
I just wanted to move the dirt and just see
So
what.
you want to dig it up. You dig it up and then bury it again.
Yes.
But if you did that, he would notice that somebody tampered with it and he'd starve to death and die.
There is that
'Cause
possibility.
He would have some sort of weird nature brain synapse where he would be like, oh, somebody tampered with the nut.
I also
have
just
to go
don't
die.
really- I mean, squirrels are like, for every one person, there's probably 10 squirrels, right? Or maybe
probably.
5. I don't know what the ratio is. There's a lot. There's probably more squirrels than humans, though. Well,
Yeah.
that might not be true.
I don't know.
There's like 7 billion. No, there's probably more than that now.
There's like 8 billion people.
The last time I checked, I was like 16, and I think the number was like 6.9 billion people.
It's 8. It's up to 8 now.
It's up to 8 now?
Yeah.
And I bet all of them are fucking Indians and Chinese.
I
bet at least
a good chunk
At
of them
least
are.
80% of them are.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Well,
Yeah.
Move on.
We gotta switch to Patreon.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Full episodes only on patreon.com/HK2podcast.